I think for me in particular, it was just being unapologetically authentic and being myself. It's easy to maybe sit back in a corner and not speak up about things within, your first job or your first few jobs. You're sort of meant to be seen, but maybe not heard. And I just kind of pushed that all to the side, maybe made a little bit of waves, and it's okay to make waves, That's, I think, if you look at history of women and those that are now in the history books, they maybe made some waves along the way. And I think every entrepreneur maybe shares that a bit, to where, they have this idea and they are outspoken about it and they're passionate about it. So not being afraid to voice your opinions, and also stand for what you believe in.
Standing for what you believe in is so important. I think it's really easy sometimes to be dismissed, right? And to sit back if someone doesn't believe in your idea. That doesn't mean necessarily that you have to be loud or vocal in a meeting. It means that you have to be thoughtful or strategic. And I think that's the piece of advice I would give to young women. Find who you are and be authentic. Love that. And then be smart and strategic about how you use that authenticity. Some people can stand up and they can be that loud voice. Others are more effective when they go behind the scenes, when they build relationships one-on-one. Don't feel like you have to be a certain way or that you have to be the voice of all women. Find what really works for you. For me, that's been relationship building. When I look back at, my 20+ year career, all of my success has come from the people around me, not only people being supportive, but from the relationships that I've built. And so recognizing that some of those relationships 20 years ago in work are now coming full circle, and they're now clients of ours. We have employees who used to be clients and knocked on our door and said, hey, we'd love to come work with you. I can't underestimate enough the power of the relationship. You never know when you'll see someone again. You'll never know how you've helped them or they've helped you. And so going into a relationship and a situation, I think as a woman at work, without the goal of getting something back, taking that quid pro quo away and saying, I'm here to help you, how can I help? That will return itself tenfold over the years, and is really, really important to success of all of us, I think.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. The relationship building, I think you do take for granted a little bit. You're starting your career and you're just so focused on your individual growth. And then you start to expand those relationships, and they do come back, tenfold. It may be someone that you, like you said, you met 20 years ago. It could be someone you met last week, but you develop those relationships and create that value. And then, whether it's that individual or someone else, it'll come back around. And I'm a big believer in that.